What's up, guys? It is I, once again, Yusuf Al Sanad, and today I want to share with you guys and gals my top 5 favorite Game of Thrones character from George R.R. Martin's A Song of Ice and Fire, which HBO adapted into a TV series. And before I get into the list, I want you guys and gals to know that while I have not read George R.R. Martin's A Song of Ice and Fire, though I plan to, yours truly became familiar with these 5 characters through the TV series by HBO, and I can't wait to share this list with you guys and gals, especially with the upcoming season finale of Game of Thrones, the 8th or 9th season finale of Game of Thrones. It's going to be so awesome. So without further ado, let's get into my top 5 list of favorite Game of Thrones characters, shall we? At number 5, we have Jaime Lannister of House Lannister. Jaime Lannister is probably the most interesting character on my list because I found his character to have the most fascinating and most formative journey, because Jaime Lannister went from being a bad guy to becoming a good guy. And even though this TV series and The Song of Ice and Fire, the novel series, is known for having complex characters and that their actions isn't necessarily good or evil, but Jaime Lannister went from being someone who was honestly a prick to becoming a better person. And even though I have no issue with his relationship with his sister, I do find him to be a very intriguing character, and his transformation from being a bad guy to becoming a good guy was so much fun to watch, and that's why Jaime Lannister comes in at number 5. At number 4, we have Sandor Clegane. It's very hard to pronounce his name, but that's his name right there, Sandor, otherwise known as the Hound. And the Hound is probably the most badass character in the TV series Game of Thrones, because the Hound has so many moments in which he shows us, the viewers, how badass he is. And Sandor is so awesome. I love his character and the journey he goes through. He is such a cool character and is quite funny too. And whether it's him talking about chickens before he beheads some dudes and tear them apart, or talking shit to other people, including Joffrey Baratheon, that little bastard. And my personal favorite moments is when he calls these dudes girls, because he got beat by a bigger girl, that is Brienne of Tarth, and so these dudes are nothing compared to Brienne of Tarth, a girl he got beat by. Sandor, or the Hound, is one of the coolest and most badass characters in this TV series, and without question one of my absolute favorites, and he comes in at number 4. At number 3, we have Jon Snow, the bastard of Ned Stark, or Eddard Stark, and this character is without question the biggest underdog of the TV series and of course the novel series. Right from the very beginning, he is taunted and insulted for being a bastard, Ned Stark's bastard, and this becomes a huge hindrance in his life. Eventually, however, Jon Snow has to step up, shut up, and man up and become a leader to his people, the leader of the people of the North, in which his father, Ned Stark, has ruled over his people as the Warden of the North. Jon Snow has a lot to live up by, especially by his father, Ned Stark, who may not be his real father, but Jon Snow really is his father's son, because he has all the qualities of his father that makes him a good person, even though he is very naive and very stupid at times. But Jon Snow knows how stupid he can be, especially when it comes to doing the right thing or the just thing. But someone has to do it, because there are so many bad people in this world, whether in Westeros or Essos, and there has to be at least 1 or 2 or 3 or more good people who can inspire hope and freedom for those who don't have to become bad or go towards the dark side. And Jon Snow, even though he is good to a fault, is a really good person, and Jon Snow ranks at number 3 because of his heart and because he is Ned Stark's son, and like his father before him, he's gonna do what's right. At number 2, we have Tyrion Lannister, the most intelligent, the most fast-talking, and without question the most cunning character character in this TV series and the novel series. No matter his circumstances, Tyrion always finds a way out of these situations and always finds a way to survive, because Tyrion is a survivor, and Tyrion goes through so many changes. He goes from being his father's son, even though he was treated like shit by his father, by his nephew Joffrey Baratheon, the little bastard, and of course his sister Cersei Lannister. And Cersei hates Tyrion so much. Despite that, Tyrion Lannister always finds a way to remain strong and to remain steadfast. And Tyrion Lannister is a survivor, a very cunning survivor, and a very smart one, who no matter what obstacles he may face, he always finds a way to overcome them, because Tyrion Lannister is Game of Thrones or A Song of Ice and Fire's ultimate survivor. And I guarantee you guys and gals, Tyrion Lannister is going to survive through the end, and he's going to become the ultimate survivor, the ultimate champion, and that's why Tyrion Lannister ranks in at number 2. And finally, guys and gals, we come to it. My number 1 character is without question Daenerys Targaryen, Misa, Breaker of Chains, Mother of Dragons, whatever you want to call her. Daenerys Targaryen is the strongest and most courageous character in A Song of Ice and Fire or Game of Thrones. She is so awesome, so cool, and so strong. She is played so well by Emilia Clarke, an actress I have a huge crush on. I love her beyond words, and she is so cool, so cute, and so powerful and strong as Daenerys Targaryen or Daenerys Stormborn, and I love her so much. Emilia Clarke's personality adds to her character. It's quite obvious now, I am Emilia Clarke's bitch. I am her biggest bitch, and yours truly is damn proud of it, because Emilia Clarke is the cutest, the best, and my absolute favorite character of Game of Thrones or A Song of Ice and Fire. She goes from being a slave to the Dothraki to becoming a queen to her people, and eventually becoming a formidable force against Westeros and Essos, and she becomes the mother to her babies, her children, her dragons, and she's just so cool, guys. I have the biggest crush on both Daenerys Targaryen and Emilia Clarke. Too bad for us, Jon Snow has his sights on Daenerys Targaryen, my beloved Emilia Clarke. So Jon Snow, don't you dare miss your chance, boy, because if you do, you're going to regret it. Oh, you will. But yeah, guys, that was my top 5 list of favorite characters from Game of Thrones, the TV series, and of course yours truly is going to read A Song of Ice and Fire in due time. Thank you all for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please like, comment, subscribe if you wish, and do check out my gaming channel where I do Let's Play series, gaming content, all that kind of good stuff. Until next time, peace out, take care, adios amigos, au revoir, and sayonara.